28 and counting.
28 and counting. That's awesome. I tell you. I tell you one thing. My mother taught me this, but you sure have taught it to me too. We're recording, by the way. And that is, I think you have to work until you can't.
Work until what?
You can't.
Maybe.
I was talking to Rodney yesterday. He was telling me that, asked about Captain Calloway. That was the captain that was in charge of Mr. Willie's grandson, and they had the helicopters and all that foolishness was going on. Rodney said he retired in 2019 and died 4 months later. I was so blown away by that. And then one of our residents, Rachel Lampkin, she works for the post office. They bought their house since I started working here early on. Like, they've probably been over there for about 15 years, her and her husband. He worked at Publix in Dixie, and then he worked at, now he just works for Publix, and she works for the post office. They have 2 sons that are grown and moved out. And I asked her one day, because we never get to see her, always him. He pays his bills well in advance. They do. And I said, Rachel, how long have you been with the post office? And she says, oh, I think it's like 23, 24 years. And they're young. They're like in their early 50s. And I said, when are you going to retire? She goes, I didn't think about it. I guess I'll just work till I can. Here comes Ken with Addie. He went and picked her up. So we don't get recorded. Isn't that something? And they seem to be very healthy and everything.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel better from working.
I think I would too.
I'm laying around the house.
Every day.
The more I lay around the house, the worse I feel.
I wish you could talk to William. He's a cat man almost. And guess what?
Jordy.
We're recording.
Listen at this dream from last night. You ready? Are we recording? Did you say we're recording?
Yes.
I dreamed last night that you were so upset at me about this meeting being called on such short notice. You were screaming at me. I'm like,
You know it was a nightmare that
how are you?
After you told me I was off to the 16th.
You're off meeting wise, but you and I still have a trip to the park.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Next week?
Well, I'll be working in Fort Lauderdale.
I will remember.
I should have called you because my truck was in the shop.
Last year you were looking at text.
My truck was in the shop for 3 days. I forgot all about it.
Anybody over 65, I said, you do know that last year.
My memory is not as long as it used to be.
You and me both, brother. All right, we'll hook up and get up there. And take everyone to see.
Hi there.
Did he tell you what I said about me and you?
Huh?
Did he tell you what I said about you and me? I told him that Shorty and Addie Green only look at text messages when we watching TV.
I don't.
All of us. We are over 65.
Yeah, I don't. I'm bad about that. If I'm home, I don't even have my phone if I'm home. I put my phone
We
up.
don't call him all the time. I mean, come on. This is business. I don't text a person when you come to business. But seriously, I don't read text messages unless it's absolutely. I have a cell phone and a landline. I am 6, 7, and 8 years old.
Yeah.
And the only reason I got ready as quick as I did because I have an appointment at 1 o'clock. I was in the shower when they called me. And my dog is still mad because he couldn't go outdoors because it was raining. How you doing?
Good, pretty good.
Me too. I'm hungry because I haven't had breakfast, so they better be quick. I gotta go eat. There's a movie called A Mad Black Woman. When you want to find a mad black woman, don't feed her breakfast. Give me some bread.
Don't feed her breakfast.
You had breakfast?
I have a little snide, a couple,
I have apple
walnut,
juice.
muffins.
I have grits and eggs and toast and apple juice and coffee. Every morning I have breakfast.
I never did, only time I really ate breakfast when we was out in the woods.
Where were you born? Where were you raised? Where?
Well, we moved here when I was 12 years old,
From where?
Pennsylvania.
I'm from Alabama. Remember?
Well, you're absolutely right about that. Up there, you eat breakfast. They don't call it lunch, they call it dinner
There you go.
and supper,
Mm-hmm.
every day.
Every day, the 9 people. There were 9 children in my family. It was mama, daddy, and the 9 children all around the table at the same time, eating at the same time.
I think that has a lot to do with the position we're in now.
Amen.
Because families back then, they grew together, they ate together, they lived together, they did everything together.
Everything together.
They don't,
Everything together.
they don't do that no more.